Couple quick disclaimers. First off, this is obviously not going to be every single racing video game out there, so if I miss yours, leave a comment down below and I'll try to reply to it and let you know what I think about it. 2, I got a haircut. And 3, thank you guys so much for 40,000 subscribers, man. It means the world to me. In order to celebrate tomorrow or Thursday, I'm not too sure yet on which one, depends on how long it's going to take, we're going to be doing a top 40 sports cars for under $10,000. To thank you guys. I know you guys like the budget car videos the best, so we're going to do that tomorrow. But yeah, without wasting any more of your time, let's get right into the video. This is what your favorite racing video game says about you. You're picking the safest option. It's definitely a little bit overrated, but it's still a very good one. It's actually still one of the best, I would say. This one is just horrible. What? Is this the only one that you played or something? This one was most likely your first one, so now you have that beginner's connection to it and you just won't admit that there are better ones. This one may not be everybody's favorite, but it's yours, and you're totally chilled about that. Let's be honest, man. You picked this one because you just want to know how it feels to be able to work on a car without bolts snapping and the horrible engineering. Like, why would you put the motor mounts underneath the headers, Nissan? You, my friend, are one pretentious hipster. You are what the hipsters think they are. This is honestly a pretty good underrated choice. You are just into the classics. By the way, the remaster of this is a blast. You're old. Like, really old. You're just as old as the last guy, except now you're boring as well. You're old, but more like Arnold Schwarzenegger old and less like Joe Biden old. This one's pretty fun. You're so old that your social security number is freaking 2. You probably knew George Washington on like a first name basis. You understand that every game is amazing in its own way, and I can respect that. You're very cool. You're probably very chill, down to earth. You don't get into too much trouble. Very cool guy. You're also pretty cool, but you're definitely not like chill at all. You probably drink Monster Energy like it's water, fight people whenever you get the chance to, but you're still cool. You're definitely pretty weird, but more like Gary Busey weird and less like Jeffrey Dahmer weird. This one was hated for literally no reason. This is the only one that I've personally played that really makes you feel like you're going fast. You most likely just got into the racing game world and you have lots to learn about. I don't know if we should even count this one, to be honest, but if we are, you're really pushing the boundaries. You're probably very fun at parties, and no, I'm not being sarcastic, I'm being serious. You're probably just a fun person to be around. You're also probably very fun at parties, except you probably have a warrant out for your arrest in a couple of states. You chose this one because you didn't want to be known as the kid who likes Need for Speed Most Wanted the best. You are elite. I want to make fun of you, but I can't because you'll probably beat me up. This one is so underrated. Very, very good choice on your part. You love the sim racers, but you also like to be able to just lay back and relax sometimes. I can totally see the appeal behind this one, but it is definitely not the game for me. This one's good. This one's very good, but the fanboys for it make it just so annoying. You are a child, and I mean that literally, like you have not yet grown up. You are a child, and I mean that as an insult. This one just makes no sense. I would trust you with my children, and no, not because it's a very grown-up game, you're probably just a very trustworthy person. You are the complete opposite. I would not give you my children if you were the last person on earth. You know what? I wanted to hate this one, I really did, but I just can't. You have a very unique taste. This one, however, I can hate on. It is not that fun, my friend. You're just blinded by nostalgia. No way, you actually know this one? Can we be friends? This one's a freaking classic, man. You know this one too? Dude, we would freaking be best buds. We'd be inseparable at the fingertips. You're probably very, very fun to be around, but you're most definitely a pretty bad influence. Like, I wouldn't trust you to hang around my mom. Is this one actually your favorite racing game out there, or were you just told that it should be? See, this is why I asked that previous question, because this one is just so much better than the last one, and if you haven't tried it, I recommend you do. This one shouldn't even count, but I'll let it slide because you have some pretty good taste. If you chose this one, you are a liar. This is no one's favorite. That's impossible. You live a very happy life. You probably spend most of your day on your phone, but not for TikTok or Instagram. You are very annoying. Okay? It's not a bad game at all. Don't get me wrong, but you're annoying. You just like this one because it's incredibly easy, it's free, and it has a lot of flashing bright colors. Alright, buddy. Alright. Come on, we know this one doesn't count. Don't try tricking us. Did you choose this one because it's actually good, or are you just really horny? This one's very good. It's a very good game, but I definitely think it's a little bit overrated, but it's not bad at all. This one is only good with mods. Don't try telling me otherwise. Play it on console. It's not fun. You just like what you like and you don't care about what others think of you. I respect that. This one's good. This one's very good, but it's not perfect like everybody says it is. Oh no, no, man. You went the wrong way. Rewind, please. There you go. Now you got it. This one is amazing. It's almost flawless, to be honest. Ew, officers, please get this man, lock him up. He's a danger to society. This is the most underrated one ever. It's an incredibly fun game. Good choice. Even if you don't like drifting, I recommend you try it. You are a horrible human being. You probably like to punch dogs and watch like Mexican cartel beheadings for fun. You are the complete opposite of the last guy. You probably pet every dog you see, and if you see any Mexican beheadings, you report it, I guess. You are very stubborn. You like what you like, and you will not let anybody else tell you that it's a bad game. And I say that because you can't see how many flaws that this game has. Alright, we get it. You like this one. You don't need to tell the entire world about it though, man. You watched Super GT on YouTube and now you think you're like a pro race car driver and you're gonna go into the F1 one day. This one is incredibly fun. It's a very fun game, but it's not fun for the actual racing part of it. If you chose this one, you are correct. This is the best one and it's not even close. But ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of today's What Your Favorite Blank Says About You. It was on racing games. Yes, I'm basic. I think Need for Speed Most Wanted is the best racing game of all time. Fight me about it. The story's amazing, the cars are amazing, the customization's amazing, the soundtrack is amazing, the map is amazing, the driving feel is amazing, the cops are amazing. Everything about the freaking Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005 is amazing. So fight me about it in the comments. And also guys, if I bashed your car, just know that these videos are bashed your racing game. Just know that these videos are for fun. They are strictly for fun. I've played every, well, I would be lying if I said I played every single racing game. I didn't. There are a couple on here that I've never actually gotten to play. I've never gotten to play a lot of them actually to their full extent. Like I've never gotten to play BeamNG Drive to its full extent. I've never gotten to play Assetto Corsa to its full extent with all the mods and everything. So there are a couple I've never got to play, but most of these I've played, and it's just for fun. I've liked almost all of them, okay? I've liked almost all of them. They're very fun games. I like any racing game, really, to be honest with you. It's just for fun, guys. You don't need to get mad. And if I did miss your game, like I said, let me know in the comment section down below that I missed it, and I'll try to, if I see it, it depends on how viral this video goes, obviously, but if I see your comment, I'll let you know what I think about it. I know I missed a couple here and there. I'm not going to include every single Forza Motorsport, obviously. I'm not going to include every single Gran Turismo, obviously, but I tried my best to do the ones that I personally think are the most popular. Also, people always think that like me calling them old is a bad thing in these videos. Like I'll be like, oh, you're old, you're very old, and people are like, oh, who are you calling old, man? That game's great. I never said that's a bad thing. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, but if you like it, you're probably old. Same with Gran Turismo 4. It's like, the Gran Turismo 4 is one of the best games of all time. You're just probably old if you like it. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna stop wasting your time. I really do appreciate it, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, man, it means the world to me. You guys got me to 40K subscribers, and I will be doing that top 40 video I told you guys about. I will do it. It will happen. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. The best community on YouTube. When my dog passed away, you guys left a bunch of comments just the other day about it, and dude, it made me tear up. I was so happy reading the comments. You guys are amazing. So thank you guys so much. Das Vidania. Have a nice night.